Hello friends, and welcome back to Unbound Learners Pre-K. I hope that you all are having a wonderful morning so far. Are you ready to get started with our good morning song? Let's make our arms into a big circle out in front of us like this. Now we're going to raise that circle up high, and let's give a little stretch. One side, and stretch over to the other side. Good stretching, friends. Now let's go back to the middle and bring that circle back out in front of us. Now it's time to sing. And if you know the words, make sure to sing along with me. Here we go. Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun. Good morning, dear rocks and flowers, everyone. Good morning, dear beast and birds in the trees. Good morning to you and good morning to me. Let's jump right into circle time with our calendar and weather chart. I have my pointer stick right here. Now the first thing we need to do is say the date. And when we say the date, we start with the month. So the month is up here. And recently we started a new month. Do you remember what the month is? February. The month is February, and today is February 3rd. So let's move the chip over from yesterday, which was February 2nd, over to the number 3, because today is February 3rd. So we say today is February 3rd, and the year is 2021. All right, friends, will you count all the days that we've had so far in the month? Let's warm up those counting fingers. And we'll start at the number 1, 2, 3. Today is February 3rd, 2021. Now it's time to sing the days of the week. And because we have 7 days in our week, we need to hold up 7 fingers like this. 5 and 2 more fingers make 7. If you know the words, make sure you sing along with me. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If we go down, down, down here, do you remember what the day was yesterday? Yesterday was Tuesday. So that means that today is Wednesday. Very good, friends. And if today is Wednesday, tomorrow will be Thursday. You're right. But let's go back to today and let's sing Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, today is Wednesday, today is Wednesday all day long. Today is Wednesday, today is Wednesday, today is Wednesday all day long. Now let's move back up, up, up to the top of the chart. And up here we have the season. Do you know what the season is? You're right, it's winter time. Now let's go back down, down here. This means that it's time to sing the weather song. And if you know the words, sing along with me. Here we go. What's the weather? What's the weather? Can you tell? Can you tell? Is the sun shining? Is the rain falling? Can you tell? Can you tell? Friends, what's the weather like where you live? Have you been outside yet? Or if you haven't been outside, you can just look outside your window and tell me what the weather is. Where I live, the weather is very, very windy today. When I look outside, I see all the branches moving in the breeze, and I even see some snow lifting off the ground and blowing in the air because it's so windy outside. Not only is it windy, it's also very, very cold where I live. That's why my temperature chart is on blue today. All right, friends, it's time to talk about the letter of the week. We have been talking about a new letter. Do you remember what sound this letter makes? Let's say that sound together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. B, b, b. This letter says b, b, b. And do you know what letter this is? You are right. This is the letter B, and this is a lowercase b. B says b, b, b. It's time to move on to the number and letter box. Inside of this box, I have something that starts with the letter B. I'll give you a couple of hints, and if you think you know what it is, you can make a guess. Are you ready for your first clue? All right, friends, this is something that you use to eat with. You can put cereal or soup inside of it. And it's also used for mixing ingredients when you cook. Do you know what it is? Here it comes. I have a bowl, and this is a blue bowl. Blue and bowl both start with the letter B. We also have a new number that we've been talking about. Do you remember what number this is? 9. That's right, friends. This is the number 9. Now, let's hold up 9 fingers. First, we hold up one hand. One hand has 5 fingers, but we need 4 more fingers to make 9. There we go, 9 fingers. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 fingers. Now inside of the box, I have 9 pebbles. I need my 2 hands to collect them all. Pebbles are small rocks that look like this. As I count them, I'm going to line them up on the top of the box. Will you count them with me? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pebbles. Let's continue our discussion on ways to keep clean, which is also called hygiene. Now, some of you may have noticed, now that it's winter time, your noses may be a little bit runny. Maybe you caught a cold, or maybe your nose gets runny after you play outside in the cold. And if you caught a cold, not only is your nose runny, but you may have a cough or a sneeze also. Do any of you know the best way to catch your germs when you cough or you sneeze? You go like this. When you want to catch your germs, if you have a cough or a sneeze, you take your arm like this and you stretch it out. Now we are going to catch our germs on the inside of our elbow, which is right here. This is where the inside of your elbow is. So bend your arm at that spot, and this is where you're going to catch your germs. Let's practice. Chew! Let's practice again. So you reach your arm out like this, and you bend at the elbow. This is where you're going to catch your cough or your sneeze. Chew! So after you sneeze, it's helpful to then blow your nose. And that can be a little bit tricky, but today's work is going to allow you to practice that skill. For today's work, you will need a feather or a cotton ball and a flat surface. So when you blow your nose, you need to remember 2 things. Number 1 is to keep your mouth closed. The second thing to remember is to blow air out from your nostrils. Nostrils are the 2 holes in your nose. So let's practice those 2 skills using this feather. I'm going to lay the feather on top of the table like this. Then I'm going to close my mouth and blow the air out of my nostrils. Don't try to bring the air into your nose. Instead, push the air out of your nose and try to move the feather across the table. Let's give it a try. So first, I'm going to close my mouth, and then I'm going to blow the air out of my nostrils. And as the air comes out, it should move the feather across the table, like this. Let's get back to circle time. Welcome back to circle time, friends. Remember, when you need to blow your nose, you keep your mouth closed and you blow the air out of your nostrils. But don't forget to use a tissue and wash your hands after. Thanks for learning with me today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. You can also find me on OutSchool for my live and interactive classes. Before we go, we have one last song to sing. Will you sing with me? We'll wave goodbye like this. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.